Have you ever received an email that made your heart skip a beat? Maybe from your bank saying your account is about to be suspended, or a message from Amazon with an unbelievable deal that's about to expire. Before you click, you need to hear this because what I'm about to share could save you from financial disaster. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most common and dangerous threats online, phishing, and I promise by the end of this video, you'll be able to spot a scammer from a mile away. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is phishing? Think of it like a digital wolf in sheep's clothing. It's a type of cyber attack where scammers pretend to be someone you know and trust. This could be your bank, a popular online store like Amazon, a tech giant like Google, or even someone from your own company, like the HR department. Their goal is simple but devastating to trick you into giving them your sensitive information. We're talking about your passwords, your bank account details, your one time passcodes or OTPs, and in some cases, even your entire identity. The most terrifying part about phishing is that it doesn't exploit a bug in your computer's software, it exploits a bug in human nature. It targets you because it knows that under pressure, we all can make mistakes. Let me paint a picture for you with a real world example that happens every single day. Imagine you're checking your email and you see a message that looks like it's from your bank. The subject line is in all caps, urgent. Your account will be suspended within 24 hours. Your stomach drops. The email tells you to click a link to verify your account details immediately. You look closer. The bank's logo is there. The design of the email looks professional. The language sounds serious and official. It creates a sense of panic, right? So you click the link. A website opens up that looks identical to your bank's real online login page. Without a second thought, you enter your username, your password, and then the OTP that just arrived on your phone. And just like that, boom, you've handed the keys to your financial kingdom directly to a criminal. Within minutes, the damage is done. Money is transferred out of your account. Your passwords are changed, locking you out, and the attacker. They've vanished without a trace, leaving you to deal with the chaos and the loss. This isn't a scene from a movie. It's a reality for thousands of people every day. So, why are these attacks so incredibly effective? Why do so many people, even smart, tech savvy individuals, fall for them? The secret isn't in sophisticated technology, it's in psychology. Phishing works because it manipulates our basic human emotions. Scammers are masters of social engineering. First, they create a sense of fear. Your account will be blocked or suspicious activity has been detected. This triggers your fight or flight response. Second, they manufacture urgency. Phrases like act now or limited time offer are designed to make you rush and bypass your critical thinking. They don't want you to have time to think, they want you to react. Third, they leverage authority. By impersonating a bank, a government agency, or your boss, they create an imbalance of power where you feel compelled to comply. And finally, they exploit trust. They use familiar logos, names, and website designs to make you feel safe and lower your guard. When panic kicks in, logic shuts down. That's the core principle of phishing. And it's why it continues to be one of the most successful forms of cybercrime. It's a human problem, not just a technical one. Now, for the most important part, how can you right now learn to identify a phishing attack and protect yourself? It's easier than you think once you know what to look for. Think of these as your digital red flags. First, be wary of any urgent or threatening language. If an email screams immediate action required or your account has been suspended, pause and take a breath. Legitimate companies rarely communicate with this level of high pressure. Drama. Second, always check the sender's email address. Scammers are clever. The email might say it's from your bank, but the actual address might be something like support at banksecure123.com instead of the official at bank.com. It's a subtle difference, but it's a dead giveaway. Third, look out for generic greetings. If an email starts with Dear Customer or Dear Valued Member instead of using your actual name, that's a huge red flag. Your bank knows your name. Fourth, be suspicious of links. Never just click. On a computer, you can hover your mouse over the link to see the actual web address it will take you to. On a phone, you can usually press and hold the link to preview it. Check for spelling errors in the domain name, like double quotes paper1.com with the number 1 instead of the letter L. Finally, and this is the golden rule, never ever give out sensitive information. Your bank, the government, or any other legitimate organization will never ask you for your password, PIN, or OTP through an email or a text message. If even one of these things feels off, trust your gut. Stop, delete the message, and move on. So, knowing how to spot a fish is one thing, but building a strong defense is the next step. Here are the simple, actionable steps you can take to make yourself a much harder target. First and foremost, make it a habit to never click on links in unexpected emails or text messages. If you get a message from your bank, for instance, don't use the link they provided. Instead, close the message, open your web browser, and manually type in the bank's official website address yourself or use their official app. This guarantees you're going to the right place. Second, enable two-factor authentication or 2FA on every single account that offers it. Your email, your social media, your banking, everything. 2FA adds an extra layer of security, meaning that even if a scammer steals your password, they still won't be able to get in without that second code from your phone. Third, learn to distrust urgency. Remember that feeling of panic is what the attackers want you to feel. When you feel rushed, that's your cue to slow down and investigate. If the issue is truly urgent, you can verify it through official channels. And that brings me to the fourth point: always verify directly. If you get a suspicious email, find the company's official phone number from their website, not from the email itself, and call them to confirm if the message was legitimate. Finally, educate your family, especially parents, grandparents, and children, who are often the most vulnerable targets. Share what you've learned with them. Remember this one thing if you remember nothing else: no legitimate company will ever ask for your password or your one time passcode. Never. Phishing attacks are becoming more sophisticated every single day, but your awareness is, and always will be, your strongest defense. Staying secure online isn't just a good idea anymore. It's absolutely essential for our digital lives. If this video helped you understand phishing better, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. It's a simple action that could protect someone you care about. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more simple, practical cybersecurity tips. Thanks for watching and stay safe out there.